remains well.
Oh, we live now.
Yes.
Well, thanks for joining us. We're Steve and MJ, and I always have to acknowledge Vanilla Ice in the room because he's right over your head. MJ.
Yeah, I mean, it could get awkward.
We're here at a conversation this morning on Monday about music. We asked on Facebook today about your favorite songs. We wanted to find out what more people enjoy for their favorites. This is a hard question.
It is a hard question, but because it's a hard question, I have a specific memory of one time I texted Colin because it hit me what my favorite song was.
And Colin is her boyfriend, by the way.
My boyfriend.
Of how many years?
Almost 7.
Okay.
And so I texted him and I was like, if I ever say I don't have a favorite song, I'm lying. And please remind me that it is Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus.
That's your favorite?
And he responded, well, duh, of course it is. So apparently everyone knew but me.
My favorite song has been Where the Streets Have No Name by U2.
Okay.
Since the 80s. I remember hearing that album my first year in Minneapolis. I was moved there for college. And that album, The Joshua Tree, was like a huge album. If you didn't have Joshua Tree, you had Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet. So, and U2's just always been a cool band to me since I was much younger too. That album was great. And so Where the Streets Have No Name is my favorite.
Okay. It's hard to pick a favorite song. If you're watching right now, comment what your favorite song is, but you have to tell us why. That's a very important reason.
We're watching on this so that we can comment when you go ahead and reach out to us.
We had some this morning. We asked on Facebook.
One was the Classic Jam Challenge.
Yeah, one
today.
was the Classic Jam, and Dawn was actually listening. So I'm glad she heard her song on the radio.
Good.
But hers was All My Life by Casey and JoJo, and it was her wedding song. So that was a really fun.
Well,
one.
let me just, so it is hard to pick a favorite. You have favorites for so many reasons. So I'm going to get clearly close to the camera. So my wife and I have a favorite song together. It was a song we used for our wedding by the Dave Matthews Band. The song is called From Here On Out. Do you mind if I call you mine from here on out? So my wedding ring, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell this or not,
probably see.
is if you can see around the outside of my ring, that is the sound wave of the first 30 seconds of that song, all the way around my ring. So I will always have it with me. But when you play music in a computer and you see that, that's the sound wave for that song.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I got it from the Diamond Center.
So you can have, couple songs or favorite songs. Tiki said There Goes My Life is great because it reminds me of Jason or Zoe.
What song?
Or Jason to Zoe. There Goes My Life.
Who's that?
I don't know. Who's that by, Tiki? And what else did people comment this morning? I liked Nikki's comment, Ring of Fire or anything Johnny Cash related, because it reminds me of my grandpa who would sing it in a silly voice or whistle the tunes all the time.
Oh my gosh, that is a great song too. Ring of Fire, the Ring of Fire.
That's a really good one too.
All right, so if you're watching, please, we're talking about favorite songs, but what we want to know too is why they're your favorite song.
I love Joyce commented, Come On Eileen, it just gets me in a good mood every time I hear it. Oh, Tiki's is by Kenny Chesney.
Okay.
Come On Eileen is a good one. Come On Eileen gets everybody in a good mood.
I've always referred to that as the armpit song. So, videos were pretty new at the time that song was brand new. We had MTV, but one of the things we didn't have that we have in every video now is a lot of skin.
Oh, okay.
So in a non-athletic setting, it was the first time I think we'd seen a guy dancing in a video in a tank top with his arms up all the time.
It was
huge, hairy armpits. So it was always referred to as the armpit song.
That's gross. Maybe we didn't need that much skin.
Okay, sorry.
But it's World Music Day, so we're asking what your favorite song is and why. I know somebody on Instagram, I think, said Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. I feel like that could be another wedding song.
Do you have a second favorite? Since Wrecking Ball is number 1, what's number 2?
Oh, gosh. It's so hard to think. I would more say I would pick whole albums.
Yeah? Well, so give us a full album.
Like Chance the Rapper's Coloring Book album. I can listen to that start to finish and like it all.
What's the one that he just released a year or so ago? Is that?
The Big Day.
Okay.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't listen. I can't. It's not my favorite
right.
in full. Okay, let's see what Sue said.
I love We Are the World by Lionel Richie and Stevie Wonder and everyone else in the group. It's a message of helping one another. Yeah, that was That was so cool. That happened after an award show. That's how they had managed to get all those artists together.
Oh yeah.
And obviously getting a call from Lionel or Michael Jackson to be a part of it was sort of enticing. But they coordinated it so they went from the award show, and I can't remember if it was the Grammys or the American Music Awards, and they went right from the award show. Before they went to after parties, they went to this recording studio to make that song. Yeah, it was really cool. Have you ever seen the video? Just like try to point out everybody that's in it. Good suggestion, Sue. Cool song.
But because you listened to it for 7 hours straight.
What?
Remember the guys? Okay, so there was these guys from Illinois who drove.
Right. Okay.
They drove to Alabama and they completed the Sweet Home Alabama challenge, which I'm convinced is made up. But they listened to Sweet Home Alabama for 7 hours straight from Southern Illinois, presumably, to get to Alabama in 7 hours. They listened to it straight, and if you're like, no, they didn't, yes, they did. They posted a 7-hour video on YouTube of it.
And Leonard Skinner actually reached out to these guys, and I guess they're getting free tickets to a show.
Yeah, they responded, and they were like, well, if you guys commit to the 7 hours, like, we can barely do once a set. So you guys need tickets.
It occurred to me over the weekend, on their return trip, they should be playing Sweet Home Chicago. Which is a much better song, in my opinion, you know?
I would lose it. I don't care how much I like a song. I could not listen to it for 7 hours.
Christy Wilson suggested Hanson.
Okay.
But how about a song? Or it says Hanson is amazing. That's not a song by them, is it? Called Amazing? Is Amazing?
I don't think so.
Just Hanson is amazing. Hanson just did a song with, they had Rick Nielsen from Cheap Trick come in and play the guitar solo.
Ooh. I wonder what the top favorite songs of all time are.
Music is so subjective. Like, you like what you like, you know?
I know, that's why it's fun to look up the list and judge.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead.
The 500 great... Okay, well, this article's from 2003, but, you know. I don't want to start at 500. Oh, come on, let's take it.
It's 500 songs?
500 of the greatest songs of all time.
Did it say by any chance, like, how they're picking these? Is it by sales or...
No, they didn't. I'm sure they did, but I didn't read it.
Okay. Christy says, yes. Yes means the song is amazing, the one that you like. Their new song is Don't Ever Change. I think that's the one with Rick Nielsen on it.
Don't Ever Change?
Yeah, I think so. But Christy will tell us here in a minute, I'm pretty sure.
I'm scrolling down. I'm trying to find the top song of all time. I'm at number 2. Okay.
I could do my top 5.
Okay.
Quick. So my top 5. Number 1 is absolutely U2's Where the Streets Have No Name.
Okay.
Number 2, Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears.
Okay.
Number 3 would be Bruce. Yeah, that's tough. Bruce Hornsby, The Way It Is. And I'm not putting Prince in the top 5 because he's an entirely different list. But my all-time favorite Prince song is Adore.
Okay.
Not like that. A-D-O-R-E.
Adore.
Yes.
So it says, so this is from 2003. This is Rolling Stone's like top 500 songs of all time. It said number 1 was Bob Dylan, Like a Rolling Stone.
Really?
But now when I get to number 2 and the song is by the Rolling Stones, I'm maybe falling subject to that this is like a Rolling Stone preferable list.
Okay.
But it has, Marvin Gaye, Aretha Franklin, like,
so it's
respect.
Okay.
So it has some,
These are legendary songs.
Yeah, these are legendary songs, but I don't know if they're like favorite songs. Hey Jude by the Beatles, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana. But like I said, as much as you like these, could you listen to them for 7 hours straight? I couldn't.
Tiki also said Garth Brooks has a few of her favorites, The Dance and Unanswered Prayers.
Ooh, okay, those are good ones.
Oh, wait, she's got more. NSYNC's Gone.
Oh, okay.
Justin Timberlake, and I can't even believe she narrowed this down to 2. Pusher Love Girl, and then, so this other song from Justin Timberlake, she put in here, is called Can't Drink You Away. If you have never seen this before, you need to find on YouTube a version of him doing it live with Chris Stapleton. The two of them did it at, I think it was the CMA Awards, and right at this moment, the Chris Stapleton song that sort of blends with it, I can't think of what it is, but it's phenomenal. Chris Stapleton's so good.
Oh.
Okay. And then she goes to Prince, and Darling Nikki, 5 Women, and Purple Rain. I like your style, Tiki.
I I feel like we need subcategories. Brittany, honestly, you're right. But
All right.
it's...
Give us a subcategory. Go ahead. Throw one out.
But you have to start broad. Like, picking your favorite song is hard.
Okay,
So,
how about this? How about, what's the song that will always make you cry?
Walking in Memphis.
Okay, why?
Because my mom went down to Tennessee, and that's where she met my dad. So, like, the Walking in Memphis is just kind of their, like, first meeting vibes. Oh, also Last Kiss by Taylor Swift. Like, why is it 6 minutes long? Like, go away. It could have been 4, and we would have been fine. 6 minutes? It's just coming out with a new album, and she's going to have a 10-minute song.
Yeah.
She's rude.
I don't know if I ever had a song that always made me cry, but now I can't listen to Purple Rain without getting
Really?
emotional.
Oh, well, yeah.
I can't listen. Like,
Yeah,
even
that
a
makes
note.
sense. That makes sense. Yeah, the CMA Awards.
Okay.
That's where they were. Yeah.
Oh, and she said, "You're welcome, Tiki, for commenting on your musical taste."
Yeah. Good musical taste.
Okay, Brittany said, "All My Love," Led Zeppelin. Was that in a subcategory, Brittany?
No, I think she's choosing her fave because
Okay. All right.
I made her.
All right. But then she has to give us a subcategory.
Subcategories are hard.
Do you have a song like when you hear the first note, like everything else you're doing has to stop and the song just, you're totally glued to the song?
Can't Fight the Moonlight by Leanne Rimes. That's also that's a good karaoke song. That's a good subcategory. What's your karaoke song?
Mine would be not a karaoke song. I don't.
No, you have to pick a karaoke song.
Oh, I have to sing?
You don't have to get the lyrics right.
Well, the last karaoke song I did with, and I'm saying this for a reason, I did with a white friend, and we sang Ebony and Ivory. It was a long time ago. A long time ago.
Oh my God, Best Friend by Sweetie. That's a good one right now, Christy. Oh, your wedding song. Oh, that's cute, right? Oh, Wannabe by Spice Girls. That's like that's a really good karaoke song. Gets everyone hyped. Well, it was funny the other weekend. I was hanging out with Midday and Michelle and one of her producers, I think, for My State Line. And they were talking about karaoke later, and her friend was like, "Yeah, we'll sing Shallow." I'm like, "I'm not gonna get up on stage and sing Shallow. Like, what, everyone to be crying?
Right.
I just can't fight the moonlight up in this."
I mean, you can't, but I don't think anybody's gonna be crying if you guys aren't great singers to that song.
Off the deep end. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Well, now, Brittany, why?
What did Steve do?
Okay, explain to me exactly when someone puts that skeleton,
They're dead.
that skull, they're
I
dead.
think she's talking about the Ebony and Ivory thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. I forget there's a little bit of a
I know,
delay.
right? We go so fast in thought.
Yes.
Forget what we said. But yeah.
Well, good. Tiki, I'm glad she just said where I could talk about music all day long. Then stay right here. Don't work. Talk with us.
We sang this at Valentine's Day. Oh my God, yes. Anything that Boy Band Review plays at their concerts are definitely good songs for karaoke. Plus they have dances too, which is the best.
I can't wait till we can bring that party back.
I know. Well, we have live music coming. You can win tickets to July 3rd of LP Music Fest on the Bedside Quiz. If you want live music in your life.
Yes. That reminds me, I got to change the recorded promo. I think I said it was at 8:45.
No.
I'm going to, if you hear it, wait a minute, I'm going to make sure it doesn't
If you
play.
hear it, no you didn't.
When does it play? Sorry, we have to do a little bit of work.
That's okay. We sang this at Valentine's Day. Heck yes, we did. But yeah, so LP Music Fest, you can win tickets to July 3rd, the Bedside Quiz, and then Bonnaroo. You can win tickets to go see Bonnaroo too. That's really fun. Oh gosh.
I once had a friend get in my car and said, "Dang, your music selection is all over the place." And it really is, Tiki said. You can hear Tupac, and then next you hear Kenny G. Sounds like my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I'm too.
But Tupac would be if my wife was also in the car. You know, she's that one that I saw that meme on Facebook once that said something about be careful of your mom was raised on Tupac and Biggie. You know, she doesn't play.
She's one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hanson was on Masked Singer. Oh!
I still haven't watched that show, and I feel like I need to.
It's definitely worth indulging in a season. Especially after I saw Kermit the Frog was on it. So, you know. Everyone's on it.
What's the greatest song you ever saw performed live? I mean, like maybe you liked it sort of when you heard it on the album, but when you saw him do it live, you fell in love with it. Was there a song like that for you?
Oh my gosh, I've been to so many concerts. It's like hard to remember all of them. I would probably say Chance the Rapper though again. I really liked the song called Smoke Break on his album, and I loved it. And then performing it live, it just reminds me and my whole friend group of this friend that we have who passed away. So hearing him perform it live, I was just like so emotional, and we were so close. We were like front row basically. And like I was just like so locked into Chance, but I was also like getting emotional and crying. And Chance the Rapper literally looked at me and went, "Smile." So I was like, okay, fine. This performance is the best.
Lori said they were awesome on The Masked Singer, by the way. I'm guessing we're talking about Hanson still?
Yeah.
XO by Fall Out Boy was also from Brittany. Brittany, are you going to get around to suggesting that subcategory? We're waiting. Holy cow.
Hey, she just had a baby. She's distracted or tired.
maybe someone's napping. She has time to spend on her phone for a while.
I was fangirling so hard. I so agree. Yes, Christy said, listen, I get it. I go from Tupac to Hanson to Coolio to Taylor Swift. That's me too. Like, if I shuffle my entire music library, it's just like, what's going on? Nothing here makes sense together.
And I'm stuck in the 80s. I think every year you go through your Spotify at the end of the year, and it sort of shows who you listen to the most.
Yeah.
And like, there wasn't a new song anywhere in my most played from the end of the year. Like, I think the youngest song was probably 25 years old.
Some of the best songs are songs you've already heard a million times.
Right.
That's how I am. Yeah. Oh, Brittany says 2000s R&B and go. That's her subcategory.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Honestly, I've been really liking "I'll Be Missing You" by Faith Evans.
Okay.
Recently, that one's like comes on the radio at the perfect time, and it's just like. Also, any Mary J. Blige. Ooh.
Oh, right. Yes. Gosh, 2000s R&B. Man.
2000s pop punk.
See, my brain, I keep thinking I've got it, and it's in the 90s.
That's okay.
2000s R&B. Man, I gotta look that up. There's just too many songs in our head sometimes. Could you try another subcategory?
She said 2000s pop punk.
Oh, okay. I should remember this stuff. It's only the last 21 years.
I would say like Dirty Little Secret.
Oh.
That one's a fun one.
Those guys, All American Rejects, played at Davis Park.
Ooh.
They're fantastic. They were a really good band live. 2000s pop punk, yeah.
Brittany said, "Let Me Love You" by Mario. I jammed so hard. I just knew she was, Face Down by Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. They're another good one.
Okay.
Just like all 2000s music. It's just so good. Unmatched. You can't make that a whole category because there's too many favorites. On the Way Down, Ryan Cabrera.
I don't even remember that song.
Fave disco song. Are the Bee Gees disco?
They are the quintessential
Can More
disco
Than a
group.
Woman be disco?
Yeah.
More Than a Woman by the Bee Gees.
More than a woman to me. Yeah. Da-da, da-da-da. More than a woman. More than a woman to me. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Sorry. Yeah, mine
That's a
would be
good one.
Boogie Shoes by Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Yes!
My boogie shoes. As soon as that beat started, da-da,
Yeah,
da-da.
that's a good beat.
Yeah.
Britt
Okay.
said Fave Funky Friday song.
Oh, come on now. Anything Earth, Wind, and Fire. Anything. Anything.
Anything.
Yes. Yes. Okay, I like your subcategory game, Brittany. Thank
Yeah,
you.
those subcategories are strong.
Are the babies napping? Is that why we're getting so much interaction with you?
Was Funky Fridays Friday nights or?
No, it was so. We used to do it on Friday mornings on the show, and a few times an hour we would play a song from the 70s and 80s that was really funky. And I think we probably stopped doing that maybe 6-7 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should bring Funky Fridays back.
Yeah, I know. They were really fun. Really fun. That's why I wish like there weren't rules against the way you could play music on podcasts or something. Because
Yeah.
I would totally do that as a podcast, but I couldn't afford to pay all the royalties needed to use the music.
Tiki said, "Try Again" by Aaliyah for 2000s R&B.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Aaliyah is good too.
Yes. At your best, you are love. That's, oh man. That, I saw a behind the music on her, and Timberlake was the one they interviewed the most. He had produced a lot of her stuff and didn't realize this, that they were also in a relationship for a while. When, you know, you could tell when a man talks about the woman he's with, you can really tell if those feelings are really deep. Yeah. He had the most difficult time talking about her. And then it was maybe 3-4 months later, I saw a picture of him with his wife, and who do you think she looks like?
Oh, yikes.
I know. Oh, Brittany says her mom loved Funky Friday. Yeah, that makes two of us.
Definitely bring some Funky Friday music into your life today. But so if you're watching this later, comment your favorite song and why. World Music Day.
Yes. I didn't realize that was the reason we were having this conversation, because we don't really need one to talk about music.
Yeah, right?
But
It's World Music Day, so come on. Let us know what song you like. And if you can't pick a song, we can play one for you. Just go to the 97 ZOK app.
I know.
You like that promo?
Thanks for hanging out with us.
What does Brittany say? Any song that features Ja Rule. Now you're going to make Steve do the Ja Rule voice.
Really? Give me a line from, I can't even remember any of his lines right now.
Turn the mic up? No.
No, not that one.
Oh.
That needs to be. Doesn't that say, this is MF in that song, doesn't he? I just, give me one line, I'll try to, I can't remember Ja Rule's lines.
I can't remember any
right
Ja
now.
Rules either.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Now you got me wondering here. Songs.
Brittany said, "What's love got to do?" Well, yeah, he's in that, but like, oh god.
Got to do with it, babe.
No. That's enough.
How's a man this big have a voice this big? You know what I mean?
It's complex.
Like at least James Earl Jones, I mean, he looks like his voice should be deep like that.
Yeah, Ja Rule's.
Little man, big voice. What's love got to do with it, babe?
Happy World Music Day. See ya.